Welcome back. It's good to have everybody. Another version of Strong Qigong. It started out cloudy, but it appears to be getting sunny on your behalf once you brought yourselves here to this practice. So let's all get in position, find a comfortable spot where you can take some long, slow, deep, silent breaths, deep and slow, quiet and even, in through the nose and out from the mouth, in through the belly and out from the chest, in through the heart and out from the mind. Emphasize every exhale. Squeeze a little more air out at the bottom of every breath. Notice that your next inhale is much deeper. The key to taking a deep breath is how much we blow out at the bottom of every breath. So exhale extensively, make it slower. Notice the deep inhale. And before you leave this practice, emphasize focusing where the out-breath changes to the in-breath and where the in-breath changes back to the out-breath. That infinitesimal moment, that razor's edge, that's sharpening the mind on the stone of the breath. And continue finding that fleeting moment. As you do, enjoy the sharpening of the mind on the stone of the breath. After a few more of those breaths, invite your eyes to gently, slowly flutter open, just as a butterfly might leave a flower. As we get into our warm-ups, we take a deep breath in and our head floats like a balloon. As we exhale, our chin drops to our chest. And when we inhale again, we inhale one ear past one shoulder. Then we exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, opposite ear past opposite shoulder. And we rock slowly from side to side. Inhaling ear past shoulder, exhaling chin past chest, side to side. We know this is yoga neck roll. It's a great way to warm up the upper respiratory sinus. Prepare us for all that follows. Inhale your chin upright and work into your shoulder girdles. Begin to loop your shoulder girdles forward. Bring them around backward. Exhale them down. Make big circles, looping forward and upward. Squeezing downward and backward. Begin to squeeze between the shoulder blades. An area known as the dogee point in the ancient Asian literature. Do it in concert with your breath. Inhaling, looping upward. Exhaling, squeezing downward. Beautifully done. After one more, relax your shoulders. Turn towards one hand and begin to scoop and toss behind you from side to side. And let your eyes follow your hand. And let your hand follow your breath. Let your breath follow your mind. Side to side. We call this windmill, and it just gets the arms warmed up and the shoulder girdle involved. As we begin to reel this circling up the arms and into the shoulder blades, begin to roll each shoulder again, this time independent of the other. So you're rocking and rolling from side to side. Long and slow, deep and silent, quiet, even breath. Well done. Since you're rocking and rolling, let's work our way down into the lower thoracic spine and simply begin to turn side to side for the pellet drum, the prayer drum, the rattle drum, whatever you want to call it. You begin to use the momentum of turning from side to side. You begin to slap or tap the opposite shoulder up at the top and the low back as you turn from side to side. And then you work from the top of the shoulder and low back down to the top of the chest, up around your collarbone where it's safe to slap or tap. After you've done the top of the chest, work down to the bottom of the rib cage. Slap or tap the rib cage a little bit. Finally working down to the hips. As we've warmed up our thoracic spine, and we invite our hands to drift to our hips and begin our big hula hoop loops. We call these stirring the bowl. You loop as you breathe deeply, slowly, quietly, and evenly. Whichever direction you chose is fine because you pause and loop in the opposite direction. Beautifully done. And we've worked our way through the lumbar spine. And now we're down into the lumbopelvic hip complex, we call it. We allow our center of gravity to settle within our base of support. We take a little bit wider stance. This is horse stance, and you should be able to kind of bob up and down, just like riding a horse. This is the Shaolin warm-up known as the Great Bear Swing. So we take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we turn our trunk, dropping down. As we inhale, we turn our trunk, rise to pause. We exhale, turn trunk, drop down. You rest your hands wherever they feel comfortable on your thighs. And inhale and rise. Exhale and fall. The Great Bear swings from side to side. And on your next exhale, invite yourself to pause in the middle. Inhale your trunk upright, and remaining in horse stance, just shift weight on a figure eight. Give yourself a nice figure eight movement here, almost like a dance move. This is just proper form when we're moving from our lower dantian. And then we can settle in the middle, bring our feet back into comfortable stance. Before we leave the warm-ups, we shift to one foot, raise the opposite heel, loop the knee inward. After a few inward loops, a few outward loops. And then we shift weight to that foot, raise the heel, loop inward. After a few inward, a few outward. And we allow our center of gravity to settle within our base of support. Our warm-ups are done from head to toe. We'll begin a little Qigong breathing, inhaling our palms up towards our heart, exhaling our palms down, and continue to breathe in this manner. Your palms rise with each inhale, your palms fall with each exhale. As we begin a Qigong visualization known as cleansing the inner body. And if you can do so comfortably with eyes closed, you invite your eyes to close. As you inhale up, you use the power of visualization. You imagine a glowing mist rising from the soles of your feet through and beginning, I should say, in the core of the earth. A glowing mist rises all the way up through the soles of the feet, the trillions of cells. We exhale down from the heart down to the lap. We rise and fall with each inhale and with each exhale. So we inhale and the glowing mist rises, and we exhale and a glowing rain falls from the top of the head to the soles of the feet, rising and falling with each breath. Beautifully done, cleansing the inner body. As you do so, a few more breaths. On your next inhale, allow your hands to pause at heart height in a hugging pose. We know lovingly as stand like tree. This is a meditative pose in Tai Chi and Qigong, and it allows us to take inventory of our alignment. With long neck and light head floating upward, our heavy shoulders and heavy tail melt downward. And as our spine, our string of pearls stretches between them, our hands hover as if we're tenderly hugging a long-lost loved one. Our feet are parallel in a firm-rooted stance like a mighty oak. And our dantian, those three energy centers, are stacked perfectly on one another, balanced, like smooth river rocks on life's river's edge. With soft knees and soft belly, soft breath, soft gaze, or best of all, eyes closed, we feel the echoes of the chi we stirred. And we see the warm-ups in our mind's eye, from the yoga neck roll through the dogee rolls, through the windmills, through stirring the bowl and the great bear swings. If eyes are closed, we enjoy it. With eyes closed, focusing on every extended exhale as our hands melt down until our thumbs find their destination crossed over our belly button and our folded fingers warm on the cauldron of the body. Through pursed lips and closed eyes, we extend every exhale as if blowing through a straw. And we blow on the embers of the cauldron of the body and the cauldron of the heart. And as we do, the embers respond by growing brighter and brighter with each extended exhale. With each deep ensuing inhale, we draw that light upward until it begins to fill the trillions of cells in our inner body. Finally, as we extend every exhale through pursed lips and closed eyes, we spill beyond the inner galaxy and we bathe the room around us with light, warm, silken chi energy. May your body stay strong and may your heart stay calm. And if eyes are closed, enjoy it as your hands melt to your side, only inviting your eyes to gently, slowly flutter open as a butterfly might leave a flower. We're ready to begin. We step into the center of our little boat. The hand on this side of your screen floats before your heart. Your hand on this side covers it. Together, we take a deep breath in and straighten. We slowly exhale and bow in a gesture of mutual respect and gratitude for one another as we inhale ourselves back upright. When we exhale, our hands melt down. When we inhale again, we inhale our palms up an inch apart above us. Slowly and deliberately exhale down our center line. This is known as centering the chi. We do it again. This time in the Shaolin manner, we invite our palms together. Just as the Shaolin do, we exhale as far as the heart center, the middle dantian. When we inhale, our elbows rise and wrists straighten. When we exhale, our hands melt down. Beautifully done. We're now ready to step out into our little boat. We unlock our knees. When we inhale, our palms up an inch apart again. This time, our knees and hands melt in concert with our breath. We float with the breath, and we melt with the breath, rising and falling in a classic movement we know as sinking the chi. Beautifully done. Floating and melting in concert with our breath, in harmony with each other. Well done. When our hands rise again, our eyes follow them upward, and we grasp an invisible ball. And as we exhale down, we drop as low as we can comfortably, scoop out, and then inhale up. Exhale down the body. This ball of silken chi energy we hold between our hands. This movement is known as digging in the garden. We inhale as high as we can rise. We exhale as low as we can go. And we hold this ball of silken chi energy. Beautifully done. Rising and falling in concert with the breath. And when our hands drop again, we're going to pause in the lower dantian, just below belly button level, right here. And then, as we inhale, we allow our knees to float and our hands to expand. And as we exhale, we allow our knees to melt and our hands to contract. So, in the rhythm of your own breath, rise and fall, floating and melting. Beautifully done. As we rise and as we fall, floating and melting, we breathe into this ball of silken chi energy. And when we bring the hands back down again, we'll pause in the lower dantian. And we'll begin to roll this ball to one side. Then inhale to the center and exhale to the other side. So we inhale to center, exhale to side, floating and melting from side to side. Beautifully done. Roll the ball. Well done. As we do so from side to side, we relax and float. Beautifully done. Finally, we pause in the middle, holding this ball. As we inhale up to one side, we exhale down, and we inhale to the other side. We exhale down, we inhale and rise. We exhale and fall. Floating and melting, this is known as the waves on the ocean. Beautifully done. Holding this ball of silken chi energy, we begin to reach up behind us over one shoulder, like so. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale and switch. This movement is known as reaching for the moon. So it's a slight variation of where you started. Inhale over one shoulder, exhale down to the lower dantian, and switch from side to side. Beautifully done. Now, in a moment, we're going to pause to one side, and we're going to let our hands drop down to shoulder height. We'll take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, all the way across and behind us. Once behind, we take a deep breath in, exhale all the way across till you wind up behind again. And then inhale, exhale all the way across. And your eyes follow your hand. This movement is known as Master Wong Calms Waters. And Master Wong Calms Waters comes in different forms, as many of these do. So as you exhale all the way across, inhale behind, and exhale all the way across in the opposite direction. In a moment, I'm going to invite you to turn your lead palm out and drop your following hand to waist high. Once you turn behind, switch hands and exhale all the way across. So inhale at the back, exhale all the way across, shifting weight and turning trunk. This is known lovingly as a version of Master Wong Calms Waters. It's kind of beautiful. Side to side. Well done. Now, as we return to one side, we're going to pause with weight over this foot and inhale our hands up to shoulder height again. But this time, your lead hand is palm down and your following hand is palm up. Your weight is over this foot. As you toe step or T-step in, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, your lead hand drops as you bow step out and you push across. This is known as brush knee and push. Now you're in the perfect position to go to the other side. Inhaling up to starting position, lead hand palm down, following hand palm up. Inhale to your T step. Exhale to your bow step. Lead hand drops, following hand pushes across. Let's do it again. Inhale to your starting position and exhale as you bow step across. Beautifully done. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Brush knee and push. Inhale and exhale. Beautifully done. Inhale and pause, and then exhale and push. One more time. Inhale to center. Exhale to side. Now, square up your stance and bring this extended hand out front as if you're stopping traffic. Now, your other hand cradles just below. And you may watch this before you do it unless you're comfortable with a version of repulsing the monkey. As we inhale, we follow the hand behind us. As we exhale, we push forward and roll wrist, then do it to the opposite side. Inhale, follow hand. Exhale, push forward, roll wrist, so that the lower hand receives the upper hand. Palm up and palm down. Exhale forward, inhale back. The eyes follow the hand. Exhale and push. This is a version of repulsing the monkey. Beautifully done. Eyes follow hand and hand follows breath. Well done. On this next one, as your hands come forward, let's switch over to playing peepaw. Heel down, toe up, opposite hand between. We take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we drop and we switch. And we play peepaw from side to side. Rise with the breath and fall with the breath. Floating and melting in concert with the breath, in harmony with each other. Playing peepaw. Beautifully done. Now, on this next one, step out, find your center, sink your chi. Well done. Rise with the breath and fall with the breath. Floating and melting in concert with the breath, in harmony with each other. And if you can hear the noise in the background, forgive me. That's the road crew cleaning up the road. Such is life when we practice outside. Never know what's going to come or go, and we take it with the flow. Beautifully done. When your hands drop again, paws extended at the bottom. Inhale them up to heart height. Exhale down. Continue to rise and fall, opening the door. When our hands rise again, I'd like you to spread them wide and stand like tree with eyes open. We'll finish up this series with this hand dropping into our lap to embrace moon. We inhale, roll and rise. We exhale and fall. Side to side. Beautifully done. When we drop again, we're going to invite ourselves to pause at the bottom We'll take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we push down our center line and we turn towards the opposite hand. We then inhale that hand to our center, exhale, push down and gaze into the other hand. Always inhaling to center, we exhale to side. As we continue to do this movement from side to side, finally, we return to center, embracing the moon, as we invite our hands to drop down into our lower dantian, holding that ball again, about a soccer-sized ball. And you begin to roll this ball towards your belly button. As you do, you notice your body starts to sway, that shifting weight in a figure eight. As you roll straight towards your lower dantian, this ball of silken chi energy, you begin to roll it up the chest and begin to roll it towards your heart. And as you do, you stare intently into this ball of silken chi energy that you are forming with your palms. These are known as Lao Gong points. And when your palms face each other perfectly, they're creating an energy circuit. This silken ball of chi energy grows stronger. As your shoulder blades roll with the ball, you begin to raise it one more time to the upper dantian. You begin to roll straight towards your third eye center, the home of the power of your visualization. You can stare gently into that ball of silken chi energy and roll it right towards your mind's eye, filling your mind's eye. And then invite the rolling of the ball back down to the lower, or should say middle dantian. And now begin to grow this ball's circumference. As you do, use more and more of your body. Feel its substance, feel its weight, feel its circumference. And as you grow this ball of silken chi energy, make it too big for the middle dantian and begin to scoop it back towards your heart with every fiber of your being. Feel the weight, the circumference, the size of this big ball of silken chi energy, and prepare yourself, with eyes closed if you can tolerate it, to find your alignment and stand like tree, with long neck and light head, floating upward. Our heavy shoulders and heavy tail melt downward. And as our spine, our string of pearls, stretches between them, our hands hover as if we're tenderly hugging a long-lost loved one. As our feet remain parallel in a firm, rooted stance, like a mighty oak, our three dantian energy centers balance perfectly on one another, like smooth river rocks stacked on life's river's edge, peacefully, balanced, and with soft knees and soft belly, soft breath, soft gaze, or best of all, eyes closed. Feel the echoes of the chi you stirred. See the dance in your mind's eye. Choose your favorites. Use the power of your visualization. If eyes are closed, enjoy it as your hands begin the final journey downward, where your thumbs cross over your belly button and your folded fingers rest again on your lower dantian. Resume blowing on the embers of the middle and lower dantian, the center of the heart and the center of the body. And as you extend every exhale, the embers respond and grow brighter. And with each inhale, you draw it further upward and outward. You begin to blow on the embers of the cauldron of your mind, and they respond too. As you blow on the embers of all three cauldrons, they respond, growing brighter. The light grows brightest still in your inner galaxy And it spills beyond your inner galaxy and it bathes the room around you. And it spills beyond the room around you and it bathes the loving home around you. And it spills beyond the loving home around you and it bathes the world and life itself around you with light, warm, silken, friendly chi energy. May your body stay strong and may your heart stay calm. May your mind stay sharp and may your spirit stay free. Yi Dao Qi Dao, which means where mind goes, Qi follows. If eyes are closed, enjoy it as your hands melt to your side, only inviting your eyes to gently, slowly flutter open, as a butterfly might leave a flower. Welcome back. We step into the center of our little boat. Very slowly and deliberately, we inhale our hands up until they're an inch apart. Just as slowly, just as deliberately, exhale down, centering your chi one final time as promised. So the hand on this side of the room or screen makes the gentle fist. The hand on this side covers it. Together, we take a deep breath in and straighten. We slowly exhale and bow, and you give yourselves a round of applause for being the light you made in the world today. Thank you so much.